Welcome back, everyone, to the stream. Hopefully everyone is having a great Wednesday evening. Man, of course, things continue to unravel in the world. Obviously the coronavirus pandemic and all that crazy stuff. But I do want to thank everyone for checking out the channels today. We had an interesting little press conference. Now, if you haven't had a chance to watch my video, you can actually check it out here. It's pretty short, but I did want to just dive into it real fast, simply because I think it was just a really interesting conversation around what it is to reveal a console. And this was actually one of the less controversial ones, obviously, but it just created a lot of conversation. One, as we all know, E3 has been canceled. Sony wasn't going to be at E3 anyway, so it didn't matter. But GDC was canceled. Now, how this pertains to the game dev industry, well, obviously it is the Game Developers Conference, where you learn a lot, you get a lot of knowledge, you see like what the industry is doing and how they're advancing games, technology, interfaces, experiences, community, how they're advancing everything forward. GDC's a huge event for just a lot of learning in the video game community. So this particular thing was, and Sony was very clear. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. Well, I don't say Sony was very clear. I personally don't think Sony was very clear. But if we actually pull up the PlayStation Twitter account, let's actually see. This is it. Tomorrow, which was yesterday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, PS5 lead system architect Mark Cerny will provide a deep dive into will provide a deep dive into PS5's system architecture and how it will shape the future of games. Watch tomorrow at PlayStation Blog. So there it was. So that was the message tomorrow. And if you scroll through the comments, Zed commented, "Let's go." Zed, right? Do you think Zed is wondering about the solid state drive capacity of the PlayStation 5? This one's great, by the way. This is great. This is Dexbot, by the way, a friend of mine. I'm more hyped for this than I am for my dad coming back from the grocery store 15 years later, right? So obviously comedy, but a lot of hype. That is the point of this conversation. Sony set it up and all they had to do was just knock it down. That's all they had to do. But they didn't, unfortunately for Sony. And while I personally think it was a great showing, this is essentially what we were given, which was this. Mark Cerny, one of the greatest minds of the gaming industry, hands down, talking to obviously a pre-recorded audience in front of a green screen. So it looked really cool. And I understood what they were going for. They clearly wanted this to seem like a GDC talk. They didn't want this to appear to be anything more than a talk from one game developer about what game developers are looking for in the PlayStation 5. That was their mission. Mark Cerny's voice is like golf commentary level. Oh, for sure. I mean, listen to this man.
Pretty simple process. Data is loaded into system memory from the hard drive or SSD. It's examined.
His voice,
a few values are tweaked
is just the most calming thing
to its final location
in the world.
The SSD speeds we're talking about, that last part, moving the data, meaning copying it from one location to another, takes roughly an entire next-gen CPU core. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. If all
that was their GDC talk, which is awesome. It's great that they did this. The problem is that this was the first forward-facing activity besides the reveal of the PlayStation 5 logo, which, I mean, let's be honest with you, is literally just a PS4 logo with a 5 next to it. So that was it. This was their only thing that they have done. Meanwhile, Microsoft has pretty much went gung-ho on that ass. They revealed what the console looked like. They were upfront about the specs. They were showing games. They gave, notable tech YouTubers and personalities like Digital Foundry and Austin Evans access to just deep dive into what the Xbox Series X was capable of doing. And on top of all of that, the Xbox Series X is a technically stronger machine than the PlayStation 5. I don't think it really matters that much, but that's that. You know, and here's the thing, an interesting point here from Checkplease says, even as a nerd who loved the content, I would still have loved some slides explaining some information better. Yes, that was the problem. Gamers are visual. You were broadcasting this on the PlayStation YouTube channel. This is the same YouTube channel that has the likes of Trials of Mana trailers, stuff with MLB The Show, right? Like, this is what this was. This is what this channel provides people. It's a look into all the different video games that are going to be coming out for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and beyond. It's consumer facing. So to expect your audience to be engaged with this kind of stuff when this is your first kind of sort of reveal of anything PS5 related was just not a smart idea. But then they started talking about the games. They mentioned that PS4 games will be backwards compatible with PS5. That's huge. Obviously, we're still waiting for PS3, PS2, PS1, but it is nice though that we are going to see that backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 5 to PS4. So you're not really losing your library. Now, let's talk about the wish list. The wish list of what I would want in a PS5 Xbox Series X world. And I want you guys to join me in this, because might as well, let's have fun. We're all quarantined anyway, so we might as well do some stuff. For one, obviously the font's going to be important. We have to make sure we pick the right font. If we don't pick the right font, this could be it for this whole thing. I like dual Delore. I like this, so let's go ahead and do that. PS5, and this is funny, by the way, XBSX, so XB6. Wait, Dr. Glitch. Wait, some guy said Dr. Glitch. I don't know. Do we go with Dr. Glitch? Do we go with we're going with Dr. Glitch, ladies and gentlemen. We are changing. We are now on to Dr. Glitch. It does not have a PS5, and oh, look at that Dr. Glitch. So here we go. We got the XB6 as well. Wish list. Let's go with number 1. LAN. That is my number 1 wish list. It has to have LAN. I don't know about you guys, but it has to have LAN. I'm tired of this needing to be online crap. Just let people connect consoles on LAN so that we can run functional tournaments for all things holy in this world. Please, I cannot emphasize this enough. Give us actual LAN, not this online check-in crap where you need to have internet connection. No, I just want to be able to connect crap and just play games, dude. If you have a LAN option, just let me play. Stop with these shenanigans. Okay, Boomer, but I agree. You know what? Shush it. All right.
Got it.
That was my Google Home. Just made a noise. It just said got it. Did that go to Microsoft? Did that go to Microsoft? Even though I know it's Google, pero like, they all did that coronavirus pledge, so they're all talking to each other. No? Damn, son. That's crazy. What is the next thing that you want the PS5 and the XB6 to have? Let's see here. I want to say USB-C controllers. I feel like USB-C is just quickly becoming the standard, with Apple taking up the mantle with USB-C, with Nintendo having USB-C on their controller. I think it just makes sense for USB-C to be there. And I would be disappointed if they're still using micro. They should switch to USB-C. Does LAN not depend on the game developers? Yes and no, but the way it was that if you had that option to be able to do System Link, you could just link up the consoles and then you were done. But what was going on was that people, and I guess maybe it was because of Xbox Connect and stuff like that. Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, I would love to know the reason why we don't have functional LAN in these consoles. I really do want to know that. Oh, I like that one. Number 3 from Combo Breaker, keyboard and mouse support. And I will go ahead. Can't do print. Okay, this font is actually bad, because I can't do parentheses and I can't do slashes. And so I think this font has lost. Unfortunately, we have to find a new font immediately. This is scuffed. Ooh, Modern Machine. Okay, I like this. It's bold. Ooh, look at that. Land. There you go. Look at that. Oh, I like Modern Machine. Papyrus. Damn it. All right, fine. You win. Papyrus it is. Son of a... Can't get anything that I want. We're going with bold though. I don't care what anyone says. So LAN, USB-C controllers, keyboard, mouse support. I think that is pretty big. I think that's pretty big. I know that it's not a thing, but I would want display ports. Why are we not using display ports? Why are we still using, like, give me an HDMI option, sure, but also give me a display port? Does that make me selfish? I don't know. GB wants the frames. I just want the frames, dog. If you're going to give me 120 FPS, like, don't make me buy a whole new TV. I already got display ports on these sumbitches. Like, let me just use that. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for wanting this? Chat, this is for you guys. You never want to see 30 FPS again. No, here we go. That's number 5 from Combo. No more 30 FPS games. Oh, Discord third-party VoIP option. That is sick. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Wavepunk is going to get credit for that. We're going to give Combo credit for this. But the human can only see 24 FPS. But the human can only see 24. It's bullshit. Ooh, I like that. I like that from Amapi. All right, here we go. Mandatory crossplay. We're going to bring this font down. You guys can still see it, right? It's like not that. It doesn't need to be this big, right? That's what she said. Can you still see it even though the Papyrus font is very thin? Why are we using Papyrus? God help me. RGB. RGB? RGB. Okay, I like RGB options. I like RGB options. What would that... You know what? Let's just go ahead and roll with it. RGB, everything. Even though, like, it doesn't need it, but you know what, man? It's 2020. We can do whatever we want. The apocalypse is right around the corner. So, RGB. That's going to be... that will be from Check Please. Check Please. Wonder what that would look like. I wonder if someone one day could, like, mock that up, you know? Number 9. Ooh! GLHF.TV with the big suggestion. I love this one. All right, this is going to be importing friends list from other platforms. And that was going to be from, so other platforms meaning like Steam, Steam Origin, Epic Games Store. I really like that one. That's a GLHF.TV. That's a good one. Also check out GLHF.TV. Oh, we just got a good one. Why is it that, like, just give me some numbers. I'm fine sharing numbers with people so long as that means I get my name. Easy audio connection for streamers that also use their PC. Dude, a Go XLR. So what can we label this as? I feel like one of the things that really bothers me is I wish that I could just use my Go XLR, like, and connect it to my Xbox so that I could use my microphone. Does that make sense? I wish that my microphone could be used on my Xbox. Audio hardware integration. I like that one. Audio hardware integration. Man, this is a good list. You see? I knew that when I thought about this, I knew that this would be great because people obviously always think about the different things that they could do with these consoles, and to be able to have all these different options is great. Like, why shouldn't we have keyboard and mouse support? Why shouldn't we have USB-C controllers or display ports for video? You know, no more FPS, no more 30 FPS. That's like, I think that's going to go the way of the dodo after this. I'd be shocked if we get another game at 30 FPS. The only thing I could see being 30 FPS is like cinematic gaming experiences. But even then, you're telling me that you're hitting me with all of these flops in my face, dude, and you can't just give me 60 FPS goodness? Come on, fam. You crazy. You crazy. No region lock games. That's no region locked games. That's it. That's a good one. That's a good one. No region lock, man. Stop with this region lock nonsense. I don't need it. Do you need it? I don't need it. The Xbox Series X has a USB-C controller. So you know what that means. You know what that means, guys. We're just going to put a check mark on it. Boom. Oh, nailed it. There you go. Check mark. Done. Microsoft details changes. Oh, yeah, March 16th for the Xbox Series X wireless controller. Damn, that D-pad looks pretty good. I mean, look, let's be honest here. The Xbox controller is the best controller. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care who you are. All right, I don't care what you prefer to play on. I genuinely do not. But the Xbox controller is just so damn good. Not as good as the Xbox 360 controller, which is the best controller ever made. And then the next best controller ever made, and I'm going to get some hate for this, but I don't care, is the Dreamcast controller. So go ahead and bring it, because I'll fight you. I'll fight you. On Monday, Microsoft revealed a whole bunch of new details on its next generation console, the Xbox Series X, full specs, tech demos, and details on the new wireless controller. The console is expected to be released in holiday 2020, and with it, players will get a new controller, which is said to be improved upon the Xbox One controller in smart, revolutionary ways. Microsoft outlined the controller details in an interview with Xbox senior designer Ryan Whitaker. Whitaker said that the Xbox team designed the new controller with inclusivity in mind, improved ergonomics for a wider range of people, better cross-device connectivity, easier sharing, and reduced latency. The new controller should fit more hand sizes, especially smaller hands, which is a genuine problem I could see with the Xbox One controller. Whitaker said bumpers have been rounded, triggers reduced, and grips sculpted for better accessibility. The new D-pad 2 is designed with the intent to boost performance and accessibility according to the designer. Oh my goodness, you're just singing music to my ears. When looking at the wide range of game genres and personal playstyles today, the D-pad is used in a lot of different ways, Whitaker said. The slightly deeper dish gives your thumb a nice little home to sit in. The angles are finely tuned to give you a good amount of leverage or leverage with minimal movement. Likewise, the new controller will work with the Xbox One too, but also with PC, Android, and iOS. It'll remember devices to make switching between easier. Microsoft said a USB-C port is available for charging and playing. Look at this bad boy. Okay, whoa. Bro, this is crazy. Look at this. Are these rubberized? They look rubberized. That I love the texture on that. That is sick. I mean, because if you compare it right now to the current controller, right? It's very smoothed back here. Shout out to Scuff, by the way. I like this controller has seen a lot of exercise. Just so y'all know. Warzone's been cruel to it. So there you have it, folks. Here's our wish list. Once again, let's go ahead and pull this up so everyone can sees it. PS5 wish list and the XB6 wish list. Hold on. XB6 wish list. Number 1, LAN. Number 2, USB-C controllers, which has been confirmed. So we can go ahead and remove that, but we'll just leave it for right now. Keyboard and mouse support. Combo Breaker made that one. I said I want display ports. Everyone agreed with me. No more 30 FPS, aka Destiny 1 and 2, please. That came from Combo Breaker as well. Discord, third party, and VoIP option, Wavepunk. Huge suggestion there. Do it, guys. First to the market, it's going to be sick. Work with Discord. They're awesome. Give them everything. Give them all of our love. Mandatory crossplay. I like this feature because I think, we just all want to play video games together, and it doesn't matter what platform you use. Let's just play games together, and that's it. RGB everything. This was an ambitious one from Check Please. I don't know what an RGB to Xbox Series X looks like, especially considering we already know what it looks like. But I wonder what they're going to do aesthetic-wise with the PlayStation 5. Importing friends lists from other platforms like Steam, Origin, Epic Games Store, so on and so forth. That could be huge. They already do it with Facebook. They already do it with Twitter in some respects. Why not do it with those other platforms? We got friends on there. Let me play with them too. Universal Gamertag ID system. I should be able to just be Golden Boy on whatever platform I choose to. I shouldn't have to put FTW or 87 or BX or BK or numbers or my social security number. I shouldn't have to do that. And then just give us a little hashtag and some numbers like Battle.net does, or like Activision does, or like Basic or Discord does. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Finally, or not finally, audio hardware integration, aka let me connect my Go XLR to you. You already let me connect my Astro Mix amp. why not let me get that Go XLR swag going, baby? So that was a big one. Huge shout out to Check Please TY for that one. And then some guy suggested no region lock games because he shares games with friends and family and he shouldn't have to worry about whether or not they can play it. Stop region locking games, people. Unless it's like some weeb shit, then in that case, you could leave that over there. Kidding. Obviously. Need to start marking that Golden Boy Suave voice over OnlyFans product. I don't think I can. It'll be illegal. This is the list. Let's see what we end up getting with. And also, by the way, this is going to be going on YouTube. So for those of you guys who are watching on Twitch right now, you're one of the lucky ones. But if you're on my YouTube channel watching this here, you can check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/GoldenboyFTW. All the other social media garbage that's out there in the world, you know, like Twitter and Instagram and stuff. I post shit. You already know what the dealio is. But now it's time to play some video games. But that's it for the discussion. I really like doing that. I'm going to do more of that. Hopefully you guys like it.